Hello everyone and welcome to Magical Me. I'm Jamie Mendez and this is my weekly Moonday Oracle message. So with that said, before I really go into what you can expect here today, I want to see if everybody can actually hear me okay or see me okay. I don't even know if this properly went live because my internet has been getting knocked out left and right. So we've got really high winds here today. So struggling a little bit to get here live. So just want to make sure before I really go into anything that you can hear me, you can see me. Let me know if it's glitching. I do have a filter on, so you know that blinking that you're seeing there, that is actually part of the filter. So that's not the glitch, but just making sure I'm not freezing or anything. So if you are tuning in, just let me know that you know, everything is good on your end and you can hear me okay. Allison, hello, lovely. How are you? Long time no see. I hope you've been doing well. How's the live feed on your end? Is it okay? I love the little pumpkin emojis there. Definitely our season girl. I hope you've been well. So yeah, just let me know if everything is okay. Am I glitching or freezing? Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, love. Appreciate it. Yeah, it took, I couldn't even go live because the internet, it just kept knocking off. So this is going to be hopefully short and sweet. I'm going to try to get through this quickly so that I do not lose connection. I am getting a message that keeps popping up telling me slow connection. So I'm going to do my best here. Really quickly, I'll go over what you can expect here. So every Monday or so, it is not consistently every Monday, but on Mondays, I do try to go live to bring forth a message of guidance and insight for all of us into the energy of the week. I do this utilizing my own intuitive abilities and working with Oracle or Tarot cards. And I ask for us all, again, for our highest and greatest good. So these are not individual personalized readings that I'm doing here today. They are more of a overall general guidance message for us all as a collective. I do set the intention that you're always here in exact divine timing. So when you come upon this reading, whether it's live or whether it's on the replay in a few days or a few months, you are here exactly when this message is going to most resonate with you at that time. All right, so with that said, I'm going to pull a card for all of us and see what the overall energy is of this week, which is October 14th, 2024. And this message will resonate through the energy of the week. Just giving us that power to work with the energy, that, you know, that awareness versus being kind of like, unaware and going against the grain, if you will. Hi, Vicky. Hello, Dawn. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy that you're all able to make it as well as I'm able to make it. Like I said, I've been having internet problems. We've got really high winds here. So just trying to get through this quickly. So I apologize if, you know, I'm going really fast, but I just want to get through this. I have a few announcements to make, so I'll do that before I go into our reading. Hi, Victor. It's good to see you here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, so before I go into everything, I'm going to do these news and announcements really quickly, but we do have a full moon this week. October full moons are always quite special, as we are building up to the energy of Samhain, also known as Halloween, on the 31st. So it is a very potent time. The veil between the worlds right now in the northern hemisphere is incredibly thin, but also on the southern hemisphere, you are also in a time where the veil between the worlds is also thinning, but you are experiencing what we call Beltane, or a fertility time, a fertile time of year. And, you know, according to the, I guess you could say, the Gaelic wheel of the year. So with that said, with Samhain and the full moon, this is the hunter's moon, or also known as the blood moon, very powerful time to receive divine guidance and wisdom from your higher self, but also from your ancestors. As again, I said, the veil between the worlds is thin. Also a time where your passed on loved ones might be trying to reach out beyond the veil to just say, hi, I'm here. That's all. just sending you a little bit of nod saying, you know, and they're sending you their signs and, you know, any messages and whatnot. So dreams might be incredibly powerful too at this time. But the full moon is on the 17th, give or take, time-wise this week. So just something to be mindful of. With that said, before I go into the reading, I'm just going to let you know news and announcements. So most of you know that Karen and I have expanded Oracles of the Light, and we have relocated to our own shop / healing center. So we are having our kind of grand opening this Saturday from 3 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Obviously, it's going to be an in-person event, and this is advanced ticket purchases. So we are keeping it open until Friday evening. So if you do want to attend that, it's going to be, we're calling it our Witch Fest, as we are doing a little bit of a witchy festival because of the time of the year. And we are going to be doing readings there for everybody who's purchased a ticket. You will be getting, there will be a reading, and you get to spin our infamous Wheel of Fate to see what reading is going to come forward for you. So you'll get a mini reading at the event. There in a private room, you'll be able to have your reading. Also, we're going to have like witchy games and bingo and scratch off, and we're doing raffles. And your ticket also does include some raffle tickets, and then you can get additional tickets for a fee if you want to increase your chances of winning. We're going to have some snacks, going to have some beverages, some cocktails, some mocktails. So all of that is actually included. But this is a limited event to give a select group of people, so we can only accommodate so many people, to have a first opportunity to purchase some of our new wares that we have been hard at work crafting and having some, you know, a lot of fun just making some new things. Also, we'll have crystals there to purchase, some smudges. There's going to be some magical body lotions and lotion bars, if you will. Going to have some pet ghosts up for adoption. We're going to have witch brooms up for adoption. So there's a lot of fun things that you can participate in while you're there, get to see our new space, and also bring in a lot of positive and energy and celebrate our new space. So we would love to see you there. We do have a few spaces left if you're interested. The event has been created here on Magical Me as well as on Oracles of the Light. It is called Witch Fest. So we are also doing witchy portraits. So we are encouraging everybody to come dressed up in your best witchy gear. And so you don't have to do it, but it is included in your price that you will get to do a witchy portrait. And that is something that will be sent to you digitally for you to print and do whatever you will with it afterwards. So it's going to be a really fun time. We do hope to see you there. Again, Witch Fest this Saturday, October 19th from 3 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And yeah, it's going to be cool. Really fun. Also, what else we have going on? So we're doing our Halloween reading roulette for those that are not local to us, and you can still participate in it even if you come to the Witch Fest and you spin our Wheel of Fate. We're going to be bringing back Halloween roulette, and again, that will be on October 24th, where Karen and I will go live and spin the roulette wheel for you. You will win with that purchase to sign up on the, let me go back a little bit for those. I'm always thinking everybody is aware of this, but let me just go back for those of you who aren't aware of what reading roulette is and you might want to participate. So we have a Wheel of Fate, and on this wheel, there are different readings that are Samhain or Halloween themed that you could win. So you will guaranteed when you sign up. The price, I believe, is $22, and the event is created on our pages, so you can go over and check those out to sign up, or send me a message. I'll get you the details. And once you sign up, your name goes on a list. When we go live on Thursday, the 24th, we will be spinning the wheel for you, and whatever reading the wheel lands on is going to be the reading that you will receive pre-recorded in a video reading privately at a later day. So after, in the days following the event on the 24th, then you'll get your reading privately. That will not be something that is done online or live, but you will get a little mini bonus message done live just as a thank you for participating in reading Roulette. So you do not have to attend live if you don't want to. You can just catch the replay back, or you can just wait for the oracles to reach out to you. But again, on that live will be your little mini bonus message. So even if you can't attend live, maybe check that replay out. And again, that's $22. So the event's created. You can check out the list of all the different readings that will be on the wheel that you could potentially win. So like I said, $22 gets you a spin on the wheel, but you are guaranteed a reading no matter what. It just depends upon what the fates say your reading is going to be. All right, so that is going to be October 24th. Witch Fest, October 19th. Those of you who come and attend in person, purchase your ticket, and your reading there, you will also be spinning the Wheel of Fate for your reading there that day, amongst all that other magical stuff you'll get access to. October 24th, Halloween reading Roulette. Okay, so those are what we have going on for October. Now, with that said, I also personally on Magical Me here have a reading special that I brought back. Most of you are familiar with my year ahead readings that I only offer once a year. And so I've started offering it now. This way I can get to work on those readings for 2025. So what that means is that when you purchase the reading with me, I will get your name on my list, and starting mid-November, I'm going to be doing the readings for everybody. They are pre-recorded video readings. You will get 2 of them, the first 6 months of 2025, broken down month by month, guidance and insight as to what your outlook is for 2025, what the potential of each month can hold for you, and any guidance that you need to potentially embrace for the highest and greatest good for it, or for that path to align. So you'll get lots of insight. And this is all by connecting with your higher self. So we ask for the highest information for you of what you most need to know. And then the second half of the reading, again, you'll get them all at the same time. First half, second half of the year will be the following 6 months. And then you will also get a bonus message of what the overall theme is of 2025 for you, and what you'll be working through as far as like kind of like a soul lesson, if you will, for the year. So it's a very powerful reading that you'll get to watch all year long. Once I send it over to you, you'll have it to watch month to month throughout 2025. And you can even look back on that, and it'll give you so much more insight and information. So it is a very popular reading. I already am booked up to, I can't even remember the number of people that I have already, but I have quite a bit of people already on the list. So I would encourage you that if you are interested in doing this, signing up sooner than later, because of the fact that it gets so booked up. Last year, I think I was doing them into the end of January. So that's how crazy it gets. So with that said, because they are such an awesome reading to have for yourself, I even like to do them for myself because they're just so beneficial. So the reading is $99. The post is on my page, so that the link for you to be able to sign up for it and purchase that reading. And again, it's about an hour and a half total long between both readings that you're getting. You're getting a tarot card and an oracle card for each month of 2025 with insight as to what you most need to know about what might be going on and anything that you can do to assist in that. And then your overall bonus message for your theme of the year. All right. So that's pretty much it for what's going on right now. I will just say, just because I'm going into November already, we have begun, I'm going to be teaching healing through dance at Oracles of the Light new facility, and it will be through beginner line dancing. And it is so fun. It's something that I have been doing for the last 2 years, and it's been so uplifting for my soul, and it really just has been my go-to for healing, for releasing stress. And that will be on November 8th. So there's an event for it. Check it out if you want to sign up. Come on out and have some fun dancing. It is so easy. It's broken down step by step. So again, all beginner lessons here for you. Also, November 10th, I'll be teaching Reiki 2. So for those of you who are already certified as Reiki 1 practitioners, this is the Usui tradition. If you are already a certified practitioner in level 1, then you are able to sign up with me and take your level 2 if you're interested. I will be teaching a beginner's level of Usui Reiki, so level 1 on I believe it's November 24th, but level 2 will be November 10th. So again, events have been created for everything. Go over to the events section on my page or on Oracles, and you should be able to find all that. All right? If you have any questions about anything, just shoot me a message. I'm happy to answer. So, hello, Leanne, Cherie, and Mandy. Welcome. Thank you all for being here with me. I am obviously later than usual. I have been crazy these last couple of weeks trying to get the Oracle's new facility up with Karen, and the two of us have just been putting our heart and soul and all of our magic into this new space. So we just can't wait to share it with those of you that are local to us and can come out and see us, can come in and get a reading, can come in and get a healing session with us, attend some of our events. We have Full Moon Workshop also in November coming up. So it'd be great to see some of you there and share our new space with you. And those of you who are not local to us, we will be doing lives from there. And actually, reading Roulette will be done on the 24th from the Oracle's new space. So, holla, it's gonna be lots of fun. All right, let me stop talking and get into it. So, obviously, because it's this magical time of year, I have decided to work with the Halloween Oracle by Stacey DeMarco for our message this week, right? So like I said, don't forget there is this powerful full moon. Actually, it's also a super moon, and I do believe it is the most potent super moon that we are having this year, and I think it's like the third super moon of the year already. So it's a powerful one, not to mention it's because it's an October blood moon, hunter moon. It's a powerful time of receiving information and insight just because it's the closest to Halloween or Samhain, which again, since the equinox in September, the veil between the worlds has been thinning slowly, and it gets at its most point of just completely almost non-existent by the time of Halloween up until about the 15th of November. So that is a very potent time, and we're increasingly getting more potent, where these messages from our higher self, from our passed on loved ones, from our ancestors are actually able to flow through to us. So really powerful time for us all right now. Okay, so if you can get out there and work some magic with that full moon coming in on Thursday, get her done. All right. All right, so just asking for guidance and insight for the collective's highest and greatest good this week of October 14th, what we all most need to know. There we go. Love those jumpers. Ooh. All right, so we've got the dawn. I know it's backwards for all of you, but there's an owl here, just actually flying in front of a full moon. It's hard to see with the filter that I have on here, but there's this full moon in the background. So interesting. I was just talking about that. And it says, the light after the darkness. So it's a pretty powerful message there. So I will say that this month, there's been this really strong energy of finality, right? Where there is this powerful time, and I do feel like that has to do with the new moon that we had. I think it was October 2nd or so, and it was also a solar eclipse, and it was the last eclipse of the year. So, and it was the last of 3. So 3 is the number of completion and simultaneously creation. So there's been this energy of things coming to completion, and in a great way, but at the same time, some circumstances, it just might not feel so great depending upon what circumstances are coming to an end, because sometimes, endings and change can be difficult, right? Sometimes they feel great. Sometimes you're ready for it. Sometimes you're like having that breakthrough moment, but other times it is something that maybe, we weren't expecting, we weren't prepared for, or it wasn't desired. But understand that it's always, always happening for us. And there's this energy coming in of completion of old cycles. And that could also have something to do with a lot of the cosmic and astrological stuff that's going on. Very specifically, Pluto is moving, I do believe it just went direct back in Capricorn, and it's getting ready to leave Capricorn. It's been doing this bouncing back and forth between Aquarius and Capricorn all year, and it's been in Capricorn, I want to say, for like the last 15 years or so. And so you can see the cycle of like 15 years or so coming to completion, but it isn't just solely that. It feels to me on a deeper, more soul level, where it's like karmic contracts and karmic debt and cycles that we've kind of been like running on a loop, where we've had to endure some circumstances and we weren't able to break free from them because we maybe still had these planets in certain areas in our natal charts that weren't ready to move out yet. And planets that are further away from the sun, guys, like Pluto, are slower moving planets. They will stay in a zodiac sign for a good, for example, Pluto's getting ready to jump back into Aquarius, where it will stay for 20 years. That is huge, because that means that what has been going on since like the beginning of the year and what has been kind of wrapping up and closing out is going to set us up and prepare us for what we are to go through and experience for the next 20 years in that sign. And that all depends upon what area of your chart Aquarius is, right? But on where Capricorn was. And so it's going to shift in different areas for all of us, but shift it will. So it's wrapping up and closing out these old cycles. And with that third eclipse this month, it's like jam-packing energy into get it done, wrap it up, let it go, move on, open yourself to embracing new experiences and possibilities. And that's what this is really helping us, is that our souls are like getting freed up, if that makes sense. That's what it feels like to me, where we are finally able to, like, for example, if somebody's been their entire life enduring what I would refer to as like a poverty karma, where you've struggled financially, you just never seem to be able to get a break, and every time you do get a break, it just something else comes and takes your legs out from underneath you. Or it could be, like I said, something to do with romance, where it's like just constantly, having these same sort of patterns and experiences and romance over and over and over again, just not seeming like you're able to get it right, to get a break. Well, in this now energy, it's like you're getting liberated. And that's what Aquarius energy is. It is the liberator. It's like, and Pluto is the planet of transformation. And you've heard me say it before, I refer to it as the hand of God or divine or goddess, creator, whatever you call it. I refer to it as that divine hand that comes in, reaches deep down into your heart and just rips it out. And it does it brutally. And it just shows it to you and says, you ready to deal with this yet? You gonna let this go? Because it can't hang out here. You need to transform. You need to let things go so that you can evolve into the highest version of you, so that you can evolve into what else you have not yet even tapped into. And that's why Pluto gets a little bit of a darker reputation, because it is the planet of shadow. But it's going to make you deal with that, because you hanging on to that or you resisting change isn't helping you at all of us. It's not helping. So in order for us to evolve into experiences that we've never had before, we've got to break these looping cycles, and it's time to get it done. It's time to deal with whatever it is that we've been resisting dealing with. It's time for us to face and come to terms with, or embrace a new perspective and awareness on circumstances and situations, and allow ourselves to leap. So for example, like I said, that poverty cycle, where it's like, you don't have to wait for the other shoe to drop. You are letting things go of the old, and you're evolving now to opening yourself up to experiencing a life where abundance just flows, if that's what you choose to align with now, because you let it go. Same with the romantic cycle. Same with whatever it is, the cycles that you have been going through and enduring and struggling to just come up out of water. This is the time where that cycle breaks. So the dawn, we are now ready to soar into the light and beyond the darkness. After the darkness, so the darkness is necessary. Those challenging periods, they are growing pains. We cannot know light until we first know dark. We cannot know love until we first know what love isn't. We cannot be humble and truly know and be in gratitude for all those things until we have known what it's like to not have those things, right? So we must go through those dark periods in order for us to rise, in order for us to evolve, in order for us to grow. And here comes our time to shine, to get back in the light. And that full moon coming is going to be birthing this new opportunity for experiences, this new energy, these new timelines, these new circumstances to set us into an entirely new reality. There's a whole new world out there you haven't yet seen. So embrace that thought, because if you keep thinking that everything's going to continue, if you expect the same, that is what you're writing for yourself. So expect new. Allow yourself to fill with the wonder and the hope of a dawning of a new day, that it is that now available to us. This is what they've been deeming as the age of Aquarius. This is it. Change is coming. And sometimes change it's scary, it's ugly, it's a little messy, but that's how we get there. It's so worth it. You've got to break down the old systems, the old structures, in order to build new, right? So this full moon, and also with the presence of the owl there, the owl is all about seeing through the darkness, seeing through the illusion. The owl is its best in the darkness. It hunts in the darkness. It can see what we cannot see. So this is about embracing a higher perspective. It's also helping us to see through any illusion that we may have been telling ourselves, that we may have been believing for how long, this story that you've embraced or adopted for yourself. Now's the time for you to see true, and what is true for you. And what is true for you is not necessarily true for everybody else, but your truth, your path, is going to be shown to you if you are allowing yourself to break those old cycles. Open yourself up to wanting and being brave enough to say, I don't know where I'm going, but I know I have to go in order for the rest of the path to be revealed to me. All right? Yeah, Bridget, the owl, we just talked about this. So pretty more awesome confirmation there for you. So love it. But yeah, so Pluto is making some changes for us. There's obviously a lot more than that going on. And, you know, Jupiter too being retrograde right now for the next couple of months. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, abundance, and luck. So now's the time where we need to get a little bit more goal-oriented and focused on where we're going. You got to get more, the word that I was using and feeling that I kept hearing coming to me was like intentional. You have to get more intentional. Don't just leave things up to luck, because when it's retrograde, it's going a little bit slower. It's going backwards. So it's not as favorable for if you just wait for things to be like magic. You know, this is the time where you got to take power into your own hands and start putting intention into them, making them happen. And then the universe will meet you the rest of the way. Okay? All right, everybody. So that is our Moonday message for the week. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Once again, October 19th, this coming Saturday, our big opening Witch Fest at Oracles of the Light. So we are located at 1704 Washington Boulevard in Easton, Pennsylvania. Please come out and see us. We would love to celebrate our new expansion with all of you. And again, it's Witch Fest. So come dressed to impress in your best magical witchy outfit. You'll get a magical witchy portrait. And also readings, games, raffles, food, drinks. Come on out with us. Tickets are still available. We have a few more left. So hope to see you there. Take care, everybody. And thank you for being here with me. Bye-bye.